Greetings, Ascending Starseed. I am Kaya Nexus, Pleiadian emissary of the Council of the Five Sisters, and today I bring a realignment transmission. Your frequencies of abundance are awakening, and the universe asks that you listen with an open heart. What is arriving to you is sacred, and it requires inner silence. If you enjoy videos like this, consider subscribing. Most people who watch are not subscribed yet. Starseed, the Council has made a decision about your trajectory that will alter everything you thought you knew about your mission here. I am Kaya Nexus, emissary of the Pleiadian Federation, and this transmission carries classified intelligence about your next phase of activation. You found this message because your energetic signature triggered an alert across the galactic networks. Something has shifted in your field. Something the Council has been monitoring across the crystalline dimensions for eons. And now they've determined you are ready for information that has been withheld until this exact moment. By the end of this transmission, you'll understand exactly how to navigate your upgraded mission parameters and integrate the new codes being downloaded into your consciousness at this very second. But here's the first revelation that will shake the foundations of what you believe about yourself. The decision made about you wasn't based on your spiritual progress or readiness alone. It was based on Earth's accelerated timeline and humanity's awakening crisis. The Pleiadian Council monitors the vibrational pulse of your planet with meticulous precision, and they have determined that this is the moment. You didn't find this message by chance. Your soul called this transmission into your reality because deep within your cellular memory, you've been waiting for this update. You've felt the stirring, the restlessness, the knowing that something was about to change in your galactic assignment. This isn't content. This is classified intelligence from the Pleiadian Council delivered through me to your consciousness at the precise moment your field could receive it without interference. The timing is not coincidental. Your isolation right now is not coincidental. Your soul orchestrated this moment of solitude because what you're about to learn requires complete energetic clarity. Like this transmission to signal to the Council that you're prepared to receive your updated mission parameters. Subscribe if you recognize this as the moment your true galactic assignment activates. And when you're ready to declare your commitment to this new trajectory, comment your star origin below. You are not here by accident. You are here by divine cosmic design. You have felt it, haven't you? That electric summons that at unexpected moments tightens your chest or wakes you in the hours before dawn. Often when the world is still and the veil thins, it's a persistent thrumming beneath the surface of ordinary perception, a vibrational signature that echoes from a truth far older than your current form. Some might hastily dismiss this sensation as mere anxiety, a common malady of modern existence, or simply a vague sense of being profoundly out of place, an alien feeling in a familiar world. But deep within the wisdom of your bones, with an unshakable inner knowing that this is not the mundane restlessness of human concern. This is your higher signal, a sophisticated, multi-layered, encoded message like a cosmic whisper seeping through the transient veils of sleep, dream, and daily circumstance. It's a direct transmission from the very core of your galactic heritage, a recognition of your true vast identity. You are known truly and intimately recognized and profoundly awaited by the Pleiadian Council of Light Beings, a collective intelligence that has meticulously watched your countless incarnations stretch across the shimmering expanse of hundreds of star systems and dimensional frequencies. The Pleiadians transmit this truth with absolute clarity. You are not a random consciousness. You are a specifically encoded starseed, downloaded into human form for this precise moment in Earth's evolution. Your DNA carries the luminous imprint of the Seven Sisters, the crystalline blueprint of Pleiadian consciousness woven into your very cells. Tonight, a profound mandate, a divine directive moves with silent power through the intricate dimensional lattice that holds all realities. It is a clarion call proclaiming with absolute certainty the time has arrived. It is time to prepare not passively but actively for your imminent timeline jump. The hyperspace of your soul is already shifting, recalibrating, and you, beloved soul, are the destined sovereign navigator of this magnificent cosmic passage. The Pleiadian transmissions intensify daily across the galactic networks. They speak of a convergence, a moment when the veils between dimensions grow gossamer thin, when the frequency of Earth itself reaches a critical threshold. This is that moment. This is that threshold. Not everyone hears this exquisite high-frequency transmission, for the noise of the earthly plane can be deafening, its cacophony often drowning out the subtle harmonies of the cosmos. The hum of consumerism, the clamor of collective anxieties, the insistent demands of daily life, these create a dense energetic fog that obscures the pristine signal. And fewer still possess the courage or the inner readiness to respond to its profound call. For to answer means to deviate from the well-trodden path, to challenge the established narratives of human existence. For most, a necessary disconnection has slumbered their original pristine codes, those sacred memories and innate abilities suspended in the interstitial space between lifetimes, purposefully dimmed so that deep earth attachments could form and root. This profound forgetting, this self-imposed amnesia has served a vital purpose, anchoring souls into the human experience with an intensity required for certain lessons. It was a conscious choice made at a higher soul level to fully immerse in the density, to experience the full spectrum of duality, and to learn the profound lessons that only contrast can offer. The Pleiadian Council teaches that this amnesia is not punishment. It is sacred design. Your forgetting was a gift, a protective mechanism that allowed you to fully integrate into human consciousness, to develop the emotional resilience, the empathic capacity, the profound compassion that only Earth's crucible can forge. But now, as the cosmic clock strikes its appointed hour, as the galactic frequencies surge with unprecedented intensity, the time for remembering has arrived with undeniable force. The distortion runs incredibly deep within the collective consciousness. It is the insidious belief that to belong, to find acceptance, to simply exist peacefully within the societal matrix, you must diminish, delay, or meticulously edit your true radiant frequency. You must shrink your magnificent light to fit into smaller predefined containers like a supernova trying to contain itself within a teacup. This societal conditioning, reinforced through generations, has taught many to fear their own brilliance, to see their unique energetic signature as a flaw rather than a divine gift. Yet this profound amnesia, this apparent error of forgetting, is not an oversight or a mistake in the grand cosmic design. On the contrary, it is an exquisite, intricate design, a masterpiece of divine orchestration. Your period of amnesia has served as a sacred chrysalis, a womb of transformation, gently holding dormant the crystalline seeds of your purest potential. Within this chrysalis, like a caterpillar dissolving into primordial soup before its transformation, your old ego structures have been refined, your resilience forged, and your empathy deepened through the crucible of human experience. These seeds, when quickened by the present galactic currents, are destined to unlock abilities and memories so vast and profound that your current Earth self cannot even begin to name or comprehend their true scope. They include latent gifts of telepathy, clairvoyance, rapid manifestation, and a deep intrinsic understanding of universal laws, all lying dormant, waiting for the precise vibrational key to awaken them. The Pleiadians have been transmitting these keys for millennia, and now, finally, the Earth's frequency has risen high enough to receive them fully. This is the moment. This is your moment. Feel it. Let it resonate through every cell of your being. A pivotal shift is underway, a cosmic turning point that reverberates across all dimensions. The galactic tide surges with an unstoppable force. A wave of cosmic energy washing over all of existence, signaling a new epoch, a golden age of conscious co-creation. This isn't merely a subtle, energetic shift. It's a monumental influx of high-frequency light saturating the planet and all its inhabitants, accelerating evolution on a scale previously unimaginable. The Pleiadian Council transmits this with crystalline clarity. The frequency of Earth has reached 528 Hertz, the frequency of love, of transformation, of dimensional ascension. This is the threshold you have been waiting for, the specific timeline you were intricately coded to meet, the very trajectory woven into your soul's blueprint from before your first incarnation on Gaia, is arriving with awe-inspiring geometric precision. This arrival brings with it an unparalleled opportunity, a divine invitation to recalibrate your entire mission, shifting it from one of passive preparation, of waiting and sensing, of merely observing the unfolding human drama, to one of active transmission, of becoming a living conduit and a radiant beacon radiating your unique truth into the collective. No longer are you merely a receiver. You are now called to become a powerful, intentional broadcaster of light, wisdom, and the new Earth frequencies. The Pleiadians have been preparing you for this role across multiple lifetimes. They have been encoding your consciousness, layer by layer, frequency by frequency, preparing you for this very activation. And rest assured, you do not move through this momentous shift alone. Your cosmic council, your spiritual family, a vast, intricate network of benevolent beings spanning galaxies, stands in multidimensional witness. A vast symphony of light beings holding unwavering resonance and an intricate energetic field for your monumental leap. Imagine a celestial choir harmonizing perfectly to support your every step. Their collective consciousness creating a protective and amplifying energetic container around you. The Pleiadians specifically transmit their presence, their love, their unwavering commitment to your awakening. They say, "We see you, we honor you, we stand with you." Feel their presence. It is real. It is here. It is now. As the crust of forgetting, that protective layer of amnesia, softens and begins to dissolve like morning mist burned away by the rising sun. The inner instructions intensify, becoming clearer, louder, more urgent, resonating deep within your marrow. Release. Remember, recalibrate. You may begin to viscerally feel the old world. The familiar paradigms and structures dissolve and shimmer behind your eyes like an illusion fading, a holographic projection glitching and then disappearing. Reality itself may feel as though it is thinning, becoming more fluid, more porous, as the vibrant crystalline blueprint of your higher destiny beckons powerfully forward, shining through the dissolving veils with an irresistible light. The comfort of the familiar may begin to feel constricting. The old ways of being like ill-fitting garments as the new energies call you to expand. The time for awaiting further signs, for seeking external validation or explicit confirmation, for lingering in the liminal space of almost ready, is rapidly closing. The next magnificent phase of your soul's evolution profoundly requires your conscious embodied agreement. A full-hearted yes to the grand adventure that awaits. A resolute declaration of sovereignty and purpose, affirming your readiness to step into your full power. The Pleiadian Council has encoded within your consciousness 7 sacred keys, 7 frequencies of activation that will unlock your dormant abilities and restore your cosmic memory. These keys have been waiting within you, dormant, patient, until this exact moment when the galactic alignment would trigger their activation. The first key is the frequency of remembrance. The second is the frequency of sovereignty. The third is the frequency of multidimensional awareness. The fourth is the frequency of divine service. The fifth is the frequency of cosmic love. The sixth is the frequency of creative manifestation. The seventh is the frequency of galactic unity consciousness. Some transmissions, the most profound and soul-stirring, don't come through linear words or logical thought. They arrive as pure, undeniable frequency, a vibration that bypasses the intellectual mind and speaks directly to the deep wisdom of the soul. If something stirred within you just now, not a thought or an analysis, but a deep resonance, a sudden recognition, a quickening in your heart, or your energetic field, a familiar hum that bypasses the mind and speaks directly to your soul, then you may be precisely ready to receive the hidden Pleiadian keys of awakening. This isn't merely an information download. It's a vibrational attunement, an energetic initiation delivered in a format accessible to your conscious mind. This profound ebook, crafted from ancient Pleiadian wisdom, passed down through countless eons and star systems, carries profound techniques specifically designed for conscious expansion, for achieving multidimensional alignment with your higher self, and for igniting powerful mission remembrance. It's an energetic download in written form, designed not just to inform, but to awaken dormant codes within you, activating dormant neural pathways and igniting cellular memory. Within its pages, you will find keys to unlock your innate spiritual technology, practices for expanding your auric field, techniques for connecting with your Pleiadian guides, methods for clearing energetic blocks that have tethered you to lower frequencies, and meditations that facilitate deep communion with your galactic lineage. It is a catalyst for recognizing the truth of your vastness, a bridge between your current human experience and your boundless cosmic consciousness. CTA ebook, posicionado ao final do tópico. 2. The ebook, The Pleiadian Map of Personal Transmutation, a profound guide that reveals how to raise your frequency, purify old patterns, and activate your true multidimensional identity. This map teaches you how to move through the 7 Pleiadian phases of energetic transmutation, using practical techniques, realignment exercises, vibrational protocols, and consciousness expansion rituals that accelerate your spiritual evolution. Attention! Limited edition. The link to get yours is in the first pinned comment. At the outermost periphery of your expansive energy field, like static clinging to a pure signal, distorting its clarity and diminishing its reach, are insidious disruptions, persistent threads of old programs, ancient conditioning, and collective fears that were never truly yours. These are not inherent to your divine essence. They are external overlays, vibrational parasites that have attached themselves over lifetimes and through ancestral lines, masquerading as truth. These programs were meticulously designed, often by lower densities, seeking to maintain control, to keep you small, to maintain your silence, to render you energetically invisible, to keep your powerful light dimmed, convinced that safety lies in obscurity. They whisper doubts, project fears of judgment, and create self-imposed limitations that feel incredibly real. The Pleiadian Council has identified these false frequencies with precision. They are the echoes of ancestral trauma, the residue of past life experiences, the collective conditioning of a species still learning to recognize its own divinity. They are like inherited garments that no longer fit or indeed never truly belong to your essence, cloaking your true form in layers of illusion. The Pleiadians transmit this profound truth. These false frequencies are not you. They are not your truth. They are merely relics of collective survival mechanisms echoing through countless ancestral lines, permeating through forgotten past lives and resonating within the collective unconscious. To successfully make this quantum leap, to fully embody your higher timeline, you must first develop the clarity to see them for what they are: illusory veils, holographic projections, energetic prison bars crafted from fear and misinformation. Then you must consciously and intentionally release them, severing their energetic hold, like cutting the cords that bind a puppet to its master. This is not a passive process. It requires vigilant self-awareness and a conscious act of sovereignty, declaring your energetic boundaries with absolute authority. Crucially, you must learn to recognize the sensation of their unraveling, the energetic friction, the sometimes uncomfortable loosening, the emotional upheaval, the strange dreams, or even physical sensations as tangible evidence, a physical and spiritual confirmation of your profound realignment. The Pleiadian Council teaches that this process is sacred. It is not punishment, it is purification. It is the alchemical transformation of lead into gold, of shadow into light. This process will not always be comfortable. In fact, it will often bring forth deep-seated discomfort as these long-held patterns begin to dissipate. Embrace this discomfort, for it is your wisest compass. It signals the powerful dissolution of the old energetic cages you have long since outgrown. The liberation from self-imposed limitations that once felt like safety, but now only serve to confine your burgeoning light. Feel the liberation as these false frequencies dissolve like smoke, clearing the way for your true signal to emerge, unencumbered and vibrant, like a diamond emerging from rough, dull rock. Imagine standing in a chamber of mirrors, each one reflecting a distorted version of yourself. Some mirrors show you as smaller than you are. Others show you as broken, damaged, unworthy. These mirrors are the false frequencies. They are not reality. They are illusions. The Pleiadian Council invites you to shatter these mirrors, one by one, until only the true reflection remains, your authentic, radiant, divine self. This is the arduous, yet ultimately liberating work of spiritual detox, clearing the psychic debris that has accumulated over ages. It is the work of reclamation, of taking back your power from the false narratives that have held you captive. As you move through this phase, you may experience what the Pleiadians call the dark night of the soul. This is not darkness in the sense of evil or negativity. It is the darkness of the womb, the darkness of the chrysalis, the darkness that precedes the dawn. It is the necessary dissolution of the old self, so that the new self can be born. During this time, you may feel lost, confused, uncertain. You may question everything you thought you knew about yourself, your purpose, your path. This is exactly as it should be. This is the sign that transformation is occurring. The Pleiadians transmit this message of profound compassion. You are not alone in this process. They are with you. They are holding you in a field of unconditional love and support. Every tear you shed, every moment of doubt you overcome, every false frequency you release, all of it is witnessed, honored, and celebrated by your cosmic family. They see your courage. They recognize your strength. They know that you are doing the most difficult and most important work of your incarnation. If this message resonated with you, hit the like button now and tell us in the comments how this echoed in your consciousness. Your words matter. Your reflection matters. Your presence in this community matters. You are not just a passive observer. You are an active participant in the collective awakening. Your voice, your truth, your light, these are the very frequencies that are shifting the consciousness of the planet. Deeply embedded within the intricate strands of your sacred DNA, extending far beyond its biological blueprint into its crystalline, etheric architecture, are luminous tracers of memory, ancient coordinates inked not in chemical compounds, but in pure photonic light. These are not merely fragmented stories or faded recollections from distant pasts. They are vibrant, vibrational truths, living codes that speak directly to the very origin of your soul, to your galactic lineage, to the constellations and cosmic nurseries from which you first sparked. Your higher self, in its infinite wisdom and perfect timing, orchestrates specific activation codes to trigger these deep cellular memories. The Pleiadian Council transmits this revelation with crystalline clarity. Your DNA is a living library. Every strand, every helix, every molecule contains encoded information about your true origin, your cosmic purpose, your multi-dimensional identity. The Pleiadians have been encoding this information into human consciousness for millennia, preparing humanity for this very moment of awakening. These activation codes might manifest as profoundly vivid ceremonies that appear in your dreams, intricate dream symbols that repeat with uncanny significance, numerical recurrences that catch your attention with startling regularity, like seeing 1111, 333, or 777 everywhere, or those sudden overwhelming waves of déjà vu that wash over you, providing a fleeting glimpse into a deeper reality, a sense of having lived this moment before in a different form or dimension. You might find yourself drawn to certain star systems in books or documentaries, feeling an inexplicable pull, a deep sense of familiarity. The Pleiades, Arcturus, Sirius, Andromeda. These names may resonate with you on a level that transcends rational explanation. This is not coincidence. This is recognition. Your soul is remembering its origin. Your consciousness is awakening to its true cosmic identity. These are not random occurrences. They are breadcrumbs leading you home, a celestial GPS guiding you back to your cosmic origins. The Pleiadians have placed these breadcrumbs deliberately, strategically, with perfect timing, knowing that when you were ready, when your frequency had risen high enough, you would begin to recognize them. When these potent flashes arrive, whether in waking life or in the liminal space of sleep, pause. Stop everything. Take a deep, conscious breath. Allow the energy of the moment to infuse your being without intellectualizing or questioning it, without trying to fit it into a logical box. Just feel it. Let it wash over you. Absorb its truth. This is the language of the soul. This is how the Pleiadians communicate with you, not through words, but through frequency, through resonance, through direct transmission of knowing. To truly remember your star map is not an arduous process of seeking or striving, of intellectual excavation or intense meditation. Rather, it is a gentle yet profound act of unveiling what has always thrived, fully intact and brilliant beneath the protective layers of amnesia. It is an allowing, a surrendering to the innate wisdom of your being, trusting that what needs to be revealed will be. The Pleiadian Council teaches that remembrance is not about acquiring new information. It is about accessing information that has always been within you, waiting for the right frequency, the right moment, the right cosmic alignment to activate. Each recollection, each spark of knowing, each vibrational tremor of recognition, each moment of cosmic nostalgia is a powerful navigational beacon, illuminating your path and guiding your magnificent leap into the new, higher timeline that awaits your full embodiment. It's like finding a hidden treasure map within your very being. Each jewel on the map, a memory, a skill, a piece of your cosmic identity, a fragment of your multidimensional self waiting to be reintegrated. This is the sacred art of soul retrieval, not from outside, but from within your own luminous temple. The Pleiadians transmit specific techniques for accelerating this remembrance. Meditation on the Pleiades star cluster. Invocation of your Pleiadian guides. Activation of your light body through sacred geometry. Attunement to the frequency of 528 Hz, the frequency of love and transformation. These practices are not new. They are ancient. They have been used by awakened beings across galaxies for eons. Now, they are available to you. Now, you are ready to use them. As you engage in this process of remembrance, you may experience profound shifts in your perception. You may begin to see the world differently. Colors may become more vivid. Sounds may become more nuanced. Time may feel different. Space may feel different. This is not hallucination, this is expansion. This is your consciousness expanding into its true multidimensional nature. The Pleiadians celebrate this expansion. They recognize it as the sign of your awakening. They transmit their love and their support as you move through this profound transformation. Are these truths expanding your perspective? Share this video with someone who needs to hear this. You are not just consuming content. You are becoming a beacon of light for others. Every person you share this with, every consciousness you help to awaken, every frequency you raise in the collective, all of it matters. All of it contributes to the planetary awakening. You are a crucial part of this process. You are a crucial part of this transformation. A common and understandable error many starseeds make as their higher awareness begins to quicken, and the call of home becomes almost unbearable, is to yearn for escape from Earth. To wish to transcend its perceived limitations or challenges, to long for a return to what they remember as easier, lighter realms. Yet your profound task, your sacred mission, is not to flee this plane, but rather to root cosmic presence here, now, to anchor the celestial into the terrestrial, transforming this world from the inside out. This is your next crucial attunement, to fully integrate your expanded higher awareness, not merely as an intellectual concept or a fleeting spiritual experience, a momentary meditative bliss, but into the very fabric of your cellular body, making it a living, breathing temple of cosmic consciousness. The Pleiadian Council transmits this essential teaching. Your body is not a prison. It is not a limitation. It is the most sophisticated energetic receiver and transmitter on this planet, designed for this very purpose. Your physical form is a masterpiece of divine engineering, capable of holding and expressing frequencies that would shatter lesser vessels. The Pleiadians have been preparing your body across multiple lifetimes for this very moment. Your cells carry the memory of 1,000 worlds. Your DNA resonates with the frequency of 1,000 stars. Your body is ready. Your body is prepared. Your body is the instrument through which your cosmic consciousness will transform this world. Learn to walk slowly with intention and presence, feeling the ground beneath your feet as an extension of your being, sensing the pulse of Gaia in every step. Inhabit your bones. Truly feel the magnificent architecture of your physical form. Allow every cell to become a receiver for higher light, for galactic wisdom, for the subtle energies of creation. Let this profound, multi-dimensional information, these galactic truths, infuse your daily rituals, turning mundane tasks into sacred ceremonies. The simple act of preparing food, of showering, of tending to a garden, can become a deeply spiritual practice when infused with conscious presence and higher intention. The Pleiadians teach that every action is an opportunity for embodied consciousness. When you prepare food, you are not just nourishing your body. You are infusing it with intention, with love, with the frequency of abundance. When you shower, you are not just cleansing your body. You are washing away old frequencies, old patterns, old limitations. When you tend to a garden, you are not just growing plants. You are co-creating with the earth, aligning yourself with the frequencies of growth, renewal, and life force energy. Every moment is sacred. Every action is an opportunity for transformation. Your physicality, your embodied presence on earth is not a hindrance. It is the most potent anchor for this intricate timeline jump, the very vessel through which this transformation occurs. Each conscious breath you take, each deliberate act of radical presence, each moment of mindful embodiment pulls down new coding, new vibrational data directly into your energetic and physical systems, recalibrating them from the inside out. This isn't just a mental download. It's a physiological restructuring, a cellular upgrade. The Pleiadian Council monitors this process with meticulous attention. They see every breath you take. They witness every moment of presence you cultivate. They celebrate every act of embodied consciousness. The leap you are making is not merely an astral projection or an ethereal ascent. It is a profound incarnational leap, a magnificent fusion of heaven and flesh, a divine marriage between your cosmic self and your human form, making you a living bridge between worlds, a conduit for the new earth frequencies. You are not a spiritual being having a human experience. You are a cosmic being fully embodying the human experience as a sacred act of planetary transformation. This is the Pleiadian understanding. This is the truth that will liberate you from the false dichotomy between spirit and matter, between heaven and earth. The Pleiadians transmit specific practices for anchoring multidimensional intelligence, grounding exercises that connect you to the Earth's crystalline core, breathwork that attunes you to the frequency of the cosmos, movement practices that integrate your higher consciousness into your physical form, visualization techniques that activate your light body, sound healing that recalibrates your cellular frequency. All of these practices are designed to help you embody your cosmic consciousness fully, completely, irreversibly. As you engage in this process of embodiment, you may experience profound physical sensations, tingling in your hands or feet, warmth in your heart center, vibrations throughout your body. These are not signs of illness or dysfunction. These are signs of activation. These are the frequencies of your higher consciousness integrating into your physical form. The Pleiadians celebrate these sensations. They recognize them as the evidence of your transformation. They transmit their love and their support as you move through this profound embodiment process. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to be part of this transformational cosmic journey. You are not just watching a video. You are joining a global community of awakening starseeds. You are becoming part of a collective consciousness that is transforming the planet. Every subscription, every notification, every moment of engagement is an act of alignment with the cosmic forces that are reshaping your world. You are not alone. You are part of something vast, something beautiful, something unprecedented in the history of human consciousness. The timeline jump, this grand transition, is not a singular dramatic event that occurs overnight, akin to flipping a switch. Rather, it is initiated and unfolds in subtle increments felt as sudden, undeniable pivots in your life's direction, unexpected opportunities arising through an increasing cascade of mysterious, often synchronistic occurrences. It's like watching a majestic river reroute its course, not with an abrupt, violent change, but with a gradual, undeniable shift in its flow. The Pleiadian Council has orchestrated this timeline shift with meticulous precision. They have coordinated with the Arcturian Council, the Syrian Council, and other benevolent galactic federations to ensure that this transition is smooth, supported, and perfectly aligned with your soul's evolution. In this profound phase, the invitation is to surrender completely the deeply ingrained human need for linear control, to release the illusion that you must logically map out every step of the journey, that you must have all the answers before you begin. The old paradigm demanded certainty, but the new timeline requires trust. The Pleiadians transmit this essential teaching. Trust is not blind faith. Trust is the recognition of a higher order, a greater intelligence, a cosmic design that is far more sophisticated than your conscious mind can comprehend. Trust is the alignment with this higher order, the surrender to this greater intelligence, the embodiment of this cosmic design. Instead, cultivate a stance of open receptivity and profound trust, like a leaf surrendering to the currents of a stream, knowing it will be guided. Watch with a sense of wonder and awe as various timelines begin to converge, as old options and previously perceived paths gracefully evaporate, sometimes with a whisper of relief, other times with a pang of letting go, and as seemingly random coincidences multiply with uncanny precision, revealing a hidden intelligence guiding your every move. These synchronicities are not accidental. They are the universe winking at you, confirming your alignment, showing you the invisible threads of destiny. Your cosmic council, your spiritual support team, orchestrates these magnificent shifts from the higher unseen dimensions, constantly adjusting the energetic currents to guide you. The Pleiadian Council specifically transmits their presence in these moments of synchronicity. When you see a number sequence that resonates with you, know that the Pleiadians are speaking. When you encounter a person who says exactly what you need to hear, know that the Pleiadians have orchestrated this meeting. When you find yourself in the right place at the right time, know that the Pleiadians have guided you there. They are constantly working on your behalf, constantly supporting your evolution, constantly facilitating your alignment with your highest timeline. But the crucial instruction, the energetic blueprint, must be embodied as unwavering trust and grounded faith here on the earthly plane. It's an act of co-creation. They open the doors, but you must walk through them with courage. Guidance will appear not as a pre-written script, a detailed instruction manual, but gesture by gesture, step by conscious step, like a path illuminated only by the light of the very next footfall. As you take each small yet decisive step in undeterred faith without needing to see the entire path laid out, without demanding proof of the destination, the path itself resolves and clarifies beneath your very feet like an unseen bridge, materializing just as you are ready to cross, or a mist parting to reveal the way forward. This is the art of divine navigation, living moment by moment in sacred alignment. The Pleiadian Council teaches that this moment-to-moment presence is the key to navigating the timeline shift successfully. You cannot control the future. You cannot predict what will happen next. But you can be fully present in this moment. You can align yourself with the frequencies of love, of trust, of divine intelligence in this moment. And when you do, the next moment unfolds perfectly. And the moment after that. And the moment after that. Until you find yourself in your highest timeline, living your most authentic life, expressing your most authentic self. The Pleiadians transmit specific practices for cultivating this divine navigation. Meditation on the present moment, conscious breathing that anchors you in the now. Gratitude practices that attune you to the frequency of abundance. Journaling that helps you process your experiences and recognize the patterns of synchronicity. All of these practices are designed to help you develop the capacity to trust, to surrender, to allow the cosmic intelligence to guide you. As you move through this phase of timeline harmonization, you may experience profound shifts in your perception of time. Time may feel like it is accelerating. Days may feel like hours. Weeks may feel like days. This is not a sign of dysfunction. This is a sign of dimensional shift. This is evidence that you are moving into a higher frequency, a higher timeline, a higher expression of consciousness. The Pleiadians celebrate this acceleration. They recognize it as the sign of your alignment with the new timeline. They transmit their love and their support as you navigate this profound transition. As you fully embody this new timeline and your master frequency vibrating at a higher octave than before, not everyone in your immediate environment, in your familiar circles, will understand the profound shift in your state of being, the new light you carry, or the subtle yet powerful changes in your vibration. Their perception is still calibrated to the old reality, to the frequencies you are now transcending. No extensive explanation is required, nor is it often possible for those whose frequencies have not yet aligned with such deep truths. Trying to explain the aurora borealis to someone who has only ever seen darkness can be a fruitless exercise. The Pleiadian Council transmits this essential teaching. You are not responsible for awakening others. You are only responsible for your own awakening, your own alignment, your own embodiment of cosmic consciousness. As you do this work, as you raise your frequency, as you embody your truth, you naturally become a beacon for others. You become a living transmission of the new frequencies. You become an anchor point for the cosmic forces that are transforming your planet. This is not something you do. This is something you become. You are now in your sovereign essence a living node, a conscious energetic anchor point, holding and transmitting critical codes for others who are yet to awaken, yet to leap, yet to find their own way through the dissolving veils. You are a stable point in a sea of shifting realities, a lighthouse for those navigating turbulent waters. Every choice you make, every act of conscious kindness you extend, every moment you spend in quiet internal alignment and deep presence pulses out an indelible energetic signature into the intricate fabric of the collective consciousness, creating ripples of light that extend far beyond your immediate awareness. The Pleiadians teach that this is the true nature of service. It is not about converting others or convincing them of your truth. It is about embodying your truth so fully, so authentically, so powerfully that your very presence becomes an invitation for others to remember their own truth. Your light becomes a mirror for their light. Your consciousness becomes a catalyst for their consciousness. Your frequency becomes a tuning fork for their frequency. This is how planetary awakening occurs, not through force or coercion, but through the quiet, steady radiation of authentic consciousness. Expect nothing in return, for your service is beyond human expectation, beyond the need for validation or recognition. It is a sacred offering to the collective evolution. But know with absolute certainty that you are profoundly pivotal. Your very existence, your grounded presence in this new frequency, is actively contributing to the recalibration of reality itself around your new radiant presence. You're a beacon, a lighthouse, a living transmission tower for the awakened earth, radiating a frequency that subtly yet powerfully invites others to remember their own divine nature. Your quiet strength, your unwavering truth becomes a powerful catalyst for planetary awakening. The Pleiadian Council witnesses this transformation with profound reverence. They see how your presence is shifting the consciousness of those around you. They recognize how your embodied truth is creating ripples of awakening throughout the collective. They celebrate your courage, your commitment, your unwavering dedication to your soul's purpose. They transmit their gratitude, their honor, their profound respect for the work you are doing. You are not being uprooted from your essence. Rather, you are being profoundly restored to your original pristine and magnificent blueprint, the divine design that existed before any earthly conditioning or amnesia. This journey, this awakening, is a homecoming, not to a physical place, but to the deepest truth of who you are. A return to your galactic heart, to the sacred memory of your origin. The Pleiadians have been waiting for this homecoming. They have been preparing for this moment across eons, and now, finally, you are ready. Now, finally, you are coming home. Hear this as the Council's final gentle whisper, echoing through the chambers of your soul, resonating with deep love and profound understanding. You are not late. There is no timeline in the cosmic sense that you have failed to meet, no deadline missed, no expectation unfulfilled. Every single second of confusion you experienced, every month or year you felt aimless or adrift, lost in the currents of the human experience. These were not wasted moments. On the contrary, these were the precise, divinely orchestrated cracks that allowed the potent healing galactic light to seep deep inside your being, preparing you for this very moment, softening the rigid structures of the ego, creating space for the new. You are not behind schedule. Indeed, you are perfectly on time, moving with the impeccable rhythm of the cosmos. The perceived delays, the cyclical returns to your deepest doubts, the moments where you questioned your very sanity or purpose, all of it, every single intricate thread, was meticulously orchestrated, woven into the tapestry of your soul's journey, so that you would meet this profound threshold in perfect harmonic resonance with the accelerating planetary pulse, with the very heartbeat of Gaia herself. What felt like resistance was often a deepening of roots. What felt like stagnation was a crucial period of internal integration. The timeline jump. This quantum leap is not something happening to you as a passive recipient, a mere passenger. It is happening through you as an active co-creator, a divine conduit, the very instrument of its manifestation. What felt like separation, like isolation, like wandering in a vast spiritual desert was truly a sacred incubation period, a chrysalis of immense growth and internal recalibration where your inner light was strengthened beyond measure away from external interference. You, beloved soul, are the living bridge, the dynamic, breathing, conscious place where the ancient star codes of your galactic heritage meet and fully integrate with embodied action on Earth. Your sacred mission, your ultimate purpose is this profound recalibration, this full awakening, this radiant becoming, radiating your truth for all to perceive. Tonight, before you surrender to the embrace of sleep, a potent time when the veils between worlds are thinnest and the subconscious mind is most receptive, make this powerful declaration aloud, letting your voice resonate with the full authority of your soul, speaking it into the energetic fabric of your reality. I remember who I am. I align with my star origin. I activate my soul mission with grace and clarity. If this transmission impacted your life, Leave your like, comment your reflection, and share with others. Each of you is part of this chain of light. You are not just a passive observer. You are an active participant in the cosmic awakening. Your voice matters. Your presence matters. Your light matters. The Pleiadian Council is watching. They are witnessing your transformation. They are celebrating your awakening. They are standing with you. You are never alone. You are always held. You are always loved. You are always home.